slight tonal shift from the previous game. A smidge. Do we play the tutorial? Okay. We're under attack, boy! Follow my exact orders and you just might prove you aren't such a useless nitwit for once. Melee troops go in the front, and ranged troops belong in the back. It's not that complicated, Dad. Yeah, Dad. Hire workers and assign them to gather more gold for you, so you can afford to pay for more combat units. Then have a miner and gardener gather additional resources straight from the battlefield. You can't fund a war without a good economy. Hire some workers and put them to use immediately. Okay. Place a miner near the gemstone ore. Place a gardener near the big mushroom. Not that big mushroom. This. The face at the top right is how I look at work about 95% of the time, yeah. That's how I look right now, yeah. How do I get a third one? I can't just place them anywhere. I can't place them out here. This is where trees are. Hire 3 workers, assign them to gather gold. Did I do it here? Gardener, miner, lumberjack, brazier, scaffold. I feel... How did I miss this in the tutorial? How did I miss the thing? How did I miss it? Oh! Okay. Thank you, Aleph. Okay, got it. You'll forsake your foolish dreams if you know what's good for you. Your goblin kid need a healer. After this wave of enemies is finished, dispatch a cleric in the middle of all those goblins. Okay. See that rogue boy? I doubt you do. You'll spot them much easier if you place a brazier near the entrance. Okay. Detected. Okay. Ranged and magic. Place a cleric in the center of the cluster of goblins, then hire your fourth worker and assign them to collect some wood. Place a brazier near the entrance to help spot stealth units. Got it. I'm sorry, a brazier. I know it's called a brazier, but it shouldn't be spelled like brazier then. Don't patronize me. Everyone knows clerics are for healing. Stars are like stone, will never keep you safe, boy. I don't know what our character said. You can use the wood from that tree ant to build scaffolds and post more goblins on top. Okay. It's a tree ant, all right. Loot that packs and use gold to post a wizard in a notch behind our pikemen. Place a wizard directly behind your pikeman, then place an archer directly behind that wizard. Place a scaffold down so you have more space for offensive goblins. That's funny, I already built a scaffold. We'll build another one. No duh, we'd run out of room pretty quickly if we'd ever built any scaffolding. Okay. Enemies look unorganized, a bunch of random units, yeah. Leave these foolish ambitions to rest. A fortune more precious than... Yeah, this dialogue is too quick to disappear. I don't think it's really crucial or anything, but still. Yeah, there was like a die roll that happened. I don't know what it does, though. What a long day I've had. I can't wait to get back home safely to the wife and kids. Yeah. Now they've got shields? Huh. Try posting up a witch on that ledge by the entrance. Place a witch at the upper left ledge so they can put enemies to sleep and break up the enemy's teamwork. Then purchase a building upgrade. Oh my god. I know all about the tricky witch tactics. I'm the one who came up with them, but you told me it was a stupid idea, remember? I'm getting too far ahead. Purchase a building upgrade. Nonsense. What will a young idiot like you possibly know about tactics? Okay. Stop arguing, you two. Stop it. Da 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 da. Perfect, we can loot those gemstones from that snail and use them to upgrade our troops. Can we? Careful what you loot, boy. Resources are one thing, but you don't want to tarnish our culture by adopting something from theirs. Wait, what? We got Swole Wizard. What the fuck? What's up, Monk? How you doing today? Unit upgrade, Frostbolt. Wizards can be upgraded to cast Frostbolts. Upgrade your wizard to shoot Frostbolts, then pump up some stats on one of your goblins to make them more effective in combat. I upgraded the stats. And it didn't give me a check mark. Do it. Oh, okay. I see. I have to click on this afterwards. Music's a little loud. It's not, the music's not bad, it's a little repetitive, I would say. Extra food for worker. Workers create more resources. Combat units are cheaper. Let's get some more meats. And that's what I call a common ground. Yeah. Like we can't read both dialogues, they both disappear too fast. I don't think I'm cut out to bunker down inside of a cave all day. Maybe I should just create a den of my own in the whimsical outdoors, blessed by the stars. No. You'll cease the senseless drivel at once, boy. Our kind belongs underground, protected by earth and stone. Okay. What does it matter if I'm really so useless? What difference will it make? One tiny goblin wanders into the twilight. Hear me now, boy. If you ever forsake our own kind for such selfish delusions, I have no choice but to put you to death. Wow. Ouch. Don't you dare let that dragon pass our defenses. End it, or I'll end you. This guy's terrible. Oh, that dragon's kind of adorable. Look at that big guy. If you'd forsake your own kid just to gaze upon some vile stars, you're dead to me. Okay. I think we're gonna leave. I think we're gonna do just that. Prospera et Astra. Alright, we did the tutorial. Miner, druid, witch, wizard, can't do the bard, cleric. Sure. Aw, super adorable doggo. You seek to pilfer our food and... Oh, spy text. Your kind has taken more than enough from mine, and your hands took first. At least what I'm taking will grow back. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are just like, are these meta progression upgrades, or are these just... I could teach you how to better handle the animals, my lord. Just say the word. Squires deal 25% more damage to animals. Okay. I don't know if the attackers are only ever going to come from the left side or if they're going to come from the right side too. I don't know how this works. I don't see any resources for you to gather here. So did we, because we roll, I don't know what this roll does. I don't know that we need a healer yet. I figure it's too early to need one. Who's that there causing all this ruckus? Y'all about to something. I don't know, text just goes by too fast. Y'all about to do something. That guy fell asleep. What the hell was that? completely unnecessary. Way too much. What's my cap of workers right now? 3 of 3, so I'm gonna increase this. Well, we'll just go again. Some enemies seem like they might have a big weakness to certain kinds of damage. Can we tell what that weakness is? Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe I need to move these units to... These guys aren't shooting like at all. So those are getting put to sleep. Yeah, okay. Well, we missed out on all that shit. This game seems pretty fun. I think that a better explanation of some of the mechanics would be nice. Like, there's a tutorial that is teaching stuff I just wasn't reading it properly. That's much better, now that the archers are actually taking part. We don't read tutorials around these parts. Yeah, that's right. Extra passive food per wave sounds fine. Yeah, the music loop's a bit on the short side for sure. Oh, the bar's 100. Wait, what? Oh, we spent that to unlock the bard. I see. All right, go ahead. Perhaps we need more research. Research? Who needs that? Not us. Oh my god, this swole wizard, man. Yeah, the Cowspree definitely reminds me of Harvest Moon. Keepsake, Tome of Knowledge, doubles the bonus from your party's leader's intelligence. Cloak of Evasion, plus 50% dodge chance for all goblins. Sanctus Bell. Deal 20% more holy damage, but take 20% more unholy damage. Let's do evasion for everybody, I guess. More gold per worker. Extra passive gold per wave. Get more gold. There's a game with rats that reminds me of this. Retropolis. Also, it's kind of unclear to me, like, how, like, when the enemies pass this, then it, like, did damage to our, like, defense or something, presumably, but I don't know where that was indicated. So there's just some stuff here that's a little unclear, but I think that, like, I'm a big fan of tower defense stuff, and this seems like some pretty alright stuff. That fucking boar got right through, though. See, like the screen shook, like something happened, this bird's gonna get through, too. And the screen shook again, but I don't know, like, what's... Oh, here. Remaining lives. I didn't see it. Bottom right corner. Game will be over when it hits 0. So we're down to 7. Hiring and assigning workers to gathering resources to positioning your combat units. Here are some of the basics. Melee units in the front with a healer and range units in the back is fundamental and effective. Okay. I guess I could do a healer. Can you show it again? You were kind of covering up with your huge digits. All right, fine. There you go. It's in the bottom right. Okay. All right. How about just into fall, tiny wicked ones? There goes that flyer. Flyer got through. Got it. Minotaur Horn, extra damage dealt to shields for all goblins. 10% decreased attack speed, but 25 decreased time for debuffs received. Star script plus 2 rerolls. Extra damage dealt to shield sounds probably good, I guess. Okay, these are just more meta progression upgrades, seems like. I want to know what your radius is. Okay, there it is. And then there's a bard upgrade that we saw here. I'll embolden the troops with vigor upon their bones and a song within their hearts. Bards can be upgraded to sing a song of vigor, granting 20% attack speed. Yeah, so then there's this roll here. I don't know what that roll is doing. Oh, look, we're immediately having to deal with... flyers again, but also the shield, which we have this upgrade for, so I guess that's good. Y'all want to mess around in these parts? Y'all about to find out. Okay. It'd be kind of nice if I could click on these enemies and see, like, what their stats are, maybe what their weaknesses are, so I have a better idea. That bird's gonna get through as well. Oh, my knight died. Uh-oh. Sorry, I was supposed to upgrade him, probably. Okie dokie. I'm gonna put this guy up here maybe to help deal with flyers, possibly. That wizard is carrying a gigantic log. Also, our everybody's dead. Everybody's dying to chickens. Everybody's dying to chickens. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we got the idea here. I think this is kind of fun. It's not bad. Had fun with it. Never anger those chickens, yeah. So, a tower defense... has some similarities to Kingdom. With some kind of RPG elements as well. Not sure what the die rolling anime like that happens at the start of each wave represents. Maybe just the difficulty, but then also we roll a dice too, so it's like, is it based, are we like the percentage weaker based on us rolling poorly or something like that? But yeah, build, upgrade, defend. Pretty fun. I liked it. I think it's a solid 3 for me. I feel like I've been given a ton of 3s, but what can I say? Like 3 is average. I think that a lot of games, like this maybe feels like a little bit better than a 3. Maybe it's a 4, but I don't know if it's like, I think like the repetitive music and the somewhat, like, I'm a little bit unclear on like what enemies. Like, it's stated in the game that enemies, like, oh, they seem like they might be weak to a certain kind of damage. Like, okay, it'd be nice to be able to determine what that damage is. A little bit more clearness on, like, enemies' mechanics, and also, like, just the... I don't know, maybe it's just a lot, and I need to take time to figure out all of what's going on. But there's, like, a whole lot of different things that you can upgrade, and it's kind of... it feels like it could be explained a little bit better. If you win the die roll, it gives you a buff. If you lose, you get a debuff. Okay, is that what happens? I didn't, it maybe the tutorial even said that. I don't know, though. Maybe it did. Will I play it again on stream? Yeah, I'd like to play that again on stream. I recommend checking it out for sure. I did downgrade, by the way, some other games that I had rated. After thinking about some of these games, I ended up putting them a little bit lower. I feel like I put stuff a little high. I don't know. I'll probably get a little bit more pessimistic as NextFest goes on. Like a little generous earlier than I am later, possibly. As my exhaustion sets in. But it's always been like a situation where I don't necessarily rate a game highly just because I have fun. I kind of try to take a little bit more of an objective look at it somewhat, but sometimes I can't help myself. And even if, like, maybe, I don't know, I just can't help but have a bias, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Game contains large